This is a quick review of how we multiply positive and negative integers. Lucky for us, multiplying positive and negative integers is actually a lot easier than adding and subtracting them. And so here's a quick review. That last slide was sarcastic, obviously. But if we take a look at this table, that's a quick review of what happens. So when we have a positive integer multiplied with a positive integer, the answer is positive. Over here, if we have something that's negative and we multiply it with another negative integer, our answer is also positive. So that means that anytime the signs are the same, anytime the signs are the same, our actual answer is positive. And anytime the signs are different, the answer is negative. So if you take a look over here, a positive times a positive makes a positive. A positive times a negative makes a negative. A negative times a negative makes a positive, and a negative times a positive also makes it negative. So signs are the same. That means our answer is different. So what we do when we multiply is we kind of ignore the actual symbol in front of it, so whether it's positive or negative. In this case, we have 2 times 3. If we take out the negatives, it's 2 times 3. So my answer is actually going to be 6. But the reason why the value is positive is because we had 2 negative integers. The signs were the same, so my final value is going to be positive. Over here, a negative times a positive. My answer has to be negative because the symbols are different. So it's going to be 4 times 5, which is 20, and my answer is going to be negative, just right there. Here's interesting because we have added 3 integers rather than just looking at 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same thing. 3 times 3 times 3, which is going to give me 27. What I need to do is to think about if this final value is going to be positive or negative. In this case, because we have 3, or an odd number of negatives, my answer will be negative. And the reason why is because my first negative 3 times my second negative 3 gives me a positive 9. And when I multiply that positive 9 times negative 3, that would give me a negative 27. And for your last one over here, we have 2 times negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 4. Again, this case, we have 4 integers, but only 3 of them are negative. And because of that, the same applies, meaning that our final value is also going to be negative, negative 48. All right, so that's a quick review of how to multiply positive and negative integers.